What's going on, my Fly Happy family? It's your boy Izzy. Welcome if you're new. So Chiney Agumake ended up giving her 10 cents on what's going on with the Indiana Fever and Caitlin Clark. And I think y'all will be surprised on what she said, man. We are about to get into it, but before we do that, y'all make sure y'all hit the thumbs up for your boy. If you like the content, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We're trying to hit 31.1, so if you can help me out with that, I highly appreciate it. And don't forget to get in the comment section and let me know what y'all think about this. Let's get it.
Start with you. Fever have now dropped to one game below 500. So they had such a high expectations coming into this season. Clark has missed 5 games prior to today, obviously, but are you worried at all about them?
I'm not necessarily worried. I do think it's an adjustment period no matter who star comes back and changes the dynamics of a game. They were also only playing her into 3-4 minute spurts to ease her into it. So yeah, it's an adjustment. We just saw this team win the Commissioner's Cup, but then again today we saw them go up against a very tough Valkyrie squad and no starter scored more than 12 points. At the end of the day, what I learned from this period, the last month or so, is that they have a plethora of weapons. Kelsey Mitchell, who has done tremendous scoring the ball. Natasha Howard, who obviously was the MVP of that Commissioner's Cup game. Aaliyah Boston, who's been averaging about 20 and 9 over the last 5 or so games. And now you insert Caitlin. Everyone, it doesn't matter what type of player you are, everyone takes time to get going, and I'm not so worried about the Fever just yet. They do need to string wins together, though, to be able to keep a good position in the standings.
I think they just need to get everybody on the court together and play together. Yeah. Sometimes that reintegration game, that comeback game, it's actually a tough one because they've been playing a certain way without her. Now you have to reintegrate her, but only in short bursts, and it just makes everything awkward for everybody.
Like I stated before, it's going to take some time, right? It's going to take some time, and I get it. Their back is against the wall. They're running out of time. I get it, but they can still make the playoffs. All right, they can still get it done. They have to figure it out a lot quicker than I would like them to, but. Yeah, I mean, you just have to chalk it up to what was going on, right? You didn't have Caitlin. You didn't have Sophie for a minute. And it's been in and out of the roster. You had Dewana Bonner. She ended up quitting on the team. So it's just a roller coaster of things going on. Like, honestly, if Caitlin Clark wasn't injured, I believe she has an amazing season so far. The record is looking way better. I think a lot went down when Caitlin Clark had to sit out, all right? We remember the first game when she came back, the triple-double, going crazy, okay? And this is what they were practicing the entire time during the offseason. They had an identity. They had what they were going to come into the season with. Just imagine having that, and then you come into the season, and you have to scrap all that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just think of that. That's almost like taking a test. You done studied for the test. They gave you the exact questions. Then you come in ready for the test, and all the questions that you studied for aren't there anymore. All right, they just aren't there, and now you study, and you're like, dang, I don't know what I just studied for. So that's the main thing that's going on, man. You know, you have some people being disingenuous, talking about how bad Caitlin's stretch has been. Fam, she's been injured. All right, let's not try to play like she's just 100% and been out here slum dogging it. All right, she is just injured. She hasn't been able to play at a high level just yet. And even when she does play at a high level, here comes 3 bad games, and now she has to sit out because that groin or that quad is messing with her. All right, and that's not making an excuse. That's just pure facts. Okay, that's pure facts. A player that is injured is not going to perform like how they would at 100%. It just is what it is, man. So they have to work their way back into getting into that Indiana Fever team that we saw that could really be tough, that could really be a competent team, that could really make it to the playoffs. They have to work back into that. This is a new team, like I stated before. Ari McDonald and Caitlin Clark never played with each other, so they have to figure out how that's going to work. Now, yes, I do understand Stephanie White had a crazy lineup in that last game. Hopefully that never comes out. But if the moments of Ari and Caitlin being on the floor comes about, one is at the guard, one is at the 2. It's as simple as that. All right? And I don't believe they have to keep Caitlin off ball a whole lot. Just small little segments of it. Small moments, small phases of it, just to see how the defense reacts. And if they respond well to it, go back to Caitlin at the 1. It's fine. You know, and I think when Caitlin come off, you definitely put Ari in, let her run it. and have Kelsey Mitchell in there with her. People that are running with the narrative that this team is better without Caitlin Clark, if that was the case, man, when they took Caitlin off the floor, she didn't play that many minutes. She played a good amount, but she didn't play as many as she usually play. I think she went to, 25, something like that. So if that was the case, when they took Caitlin Clark off the floor, we should have saw a difference. We should have saw some type of increase of gameplay. But there was none of that going on. In fact, Caitlin Clark was the reason they started coming back into the game. Caitlin, Michaela, shout out Michaela, man. Michaela was looking amazing. Shout out Michaela, Dantas. When those three was on the floor, the game started to come closer to an actual game you can watch. So, yeah, I mean, we have to pay attention to these things. People that don't watch the game, they're going to come out with these crazy narratives. But when you watch the game and you see what happened, it's clear as day to see that they need Caitlin Clark. All right, it's clear as day. So at the end of the day, man, I'm waiting for them to come back full throttle. I saw some interviews where I think Sophie was talking about, hey, we running out of time. You know, our backs is against the wall. We need to figure it out right now. They were pissed off. I seen an interview about that. I think I saw Stephanie White say that too. So I might do a video on that. But yeah, in all honesty, they're feeling it. All right? They're feeling it. They're feeling the heat. And I think they're going to end up changing it. I think they're going to end up finding a way to become the team that I see that they can be. They have the talent. You just need to fix the rotations. You need to pay attention to the details of your screens, right? Play the traps better. It's just small little things that they have to do. Small little things. Boston, you get that ball down there and the defense collapse on you, kick it out to the open man. It's just small things, right? So I see that this team can definitely still make it to the playoffs. I'm not giving up on them. I feel very confident saying that they're going to make the playoffs. I feel very confident. We saw the turnaround last year. I get it. The Indiana Fever were better coming into that half or coming into All-Star break. They were getting it together, clicking. But, yeah, I see it even after the All-Star break this season. I think they're going to have it together. They're going to go on a crazy run. So I'm just waiting on the crazy run. I'm waiting on the win column to go way up. And then now all of a sudden everybody is done panicking. Because that's all that's going on, man. It's a lot of panicking. It's a lot of panicking, man. I'm not panicking. I'm relaxed. Although, you know, Caitlin is in a shooting slump, I've seen Stephen Curry be in a shooting slump. And then guess what? He turns around and start cranking those threes again. So I'm not worried about it, man. Anyway, y'all let me know how y'all feel about Chiney Ogwumike's take. Do you think she's right? Do you think people should be panicking? Do you think I should be panicking? Let me know in the comment section. I love y'all. Y'all keep it smooth.